Morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We take a look at your work week forecast for January 30th through February 3rd. And we are going to finally get our first real shot of frigid air. It's going to be relatively short towards the end of the week. We're going to be kind of cold on average, though, this week. Not so much today, but after our little bit of a weak storm and weak front moves through today, a little bit of light snow this afternoon into the early evening. Could be a little slick on the roads this evening. Nothing too bad, but just something to keep an eye on. Then the weather gets basically precipitation free for the most part all week, and the real story will be the frigid cold Friday into Saturday, dangerous kind of cold, but really only 2 days of it. So yeah. Here's what's going on across the country. First of all, we have a storm. This is heading out to sea south of us. The jet stream has split into a southern stream here and a northern stream here, and we are being affected mostly by the northern stream. There was a time last week when the models really wanted to try to make this all come together at some point and give us a storm. Not going to happen. Instead, the northern stream is going to sink south of us, and that's going to get us into the real Arctic air for the first time all winter. So anyways, here is a weak storm that's heading across the Great Lakes. That will swing through here with a little bit of moisture this afternoon. Like I said, some snow showers, a snow squall. Could be briefly bad driving this afternoon or late this afternoon, this evening. Nothing that I would say you should stop travel plans for. You should just be prepared that you might run into a spot where you got to slow down and just take it easy as you're getting to your destinations this afternoon, this evening. Here it is on radar. You can see, and again, this radar is probably a little overstating exactly how much of that's hitting the ground and how much of it is accumulating snow, but it does mean later on this afternoon, as this swings through pretty quick, we will have a few snow showers and even a squall, like I said, and that will be giving us the chance for a little bit of coating, maybe an inch in a couple of spots, 2 maybe on the ski areas. So, not nothing, but not nothing too exciting. All right, then, for the first time really all winter over the eastern 2/3 of Canada, near Hudson Bay, we really have built some deep cold. Lots of 20s, 30s, even a couple of 40s below zero here if you look in. Yeah, cold. Again, this isn't radically cold for this time of year in northern Canada, but a piece of this is really going to get stuck behind a front and rush in to the northeast here, and it's going to turn our temperatures significantly colder than they've been at any point this winter for the first time really all winter. So if we take a look at how that's going to happen, Thursday, here's our Arctic front. And here's our storm. There's a high pressure behind it that's going to, and of course we get clockwise flow around the high, counterclockwise flow around the low. And what it's going to do is, as the storm moves, which it's going to do by Friday, this is Friday at 1 a.m., you can see the front's kind of sliding through here, and the wind direction is basically straight out of the north for us, right towards Hudson Bay. That's where that cold air is sitting, waiting to be tapped, and the front means business. So it swings through by Friday afternoon. Friday, we start off overnight, Thursday night into Friday. We start off with pretty seasonable temperatures in the probably mid to upper 20s, and then the temperatures, once this front moves through, sometime between midnight and 4 a.m. Timing on it's a little far out to have the exact timing on when the front will move through, but at some point it will, and temperatures are going to drop like a rock afterwards. And they're actually not going to start as we head into the day, right? And probably you're going to wake up on Friday morning, temperatures maybe 10 to 15 degrees, but falling, and you're going to by mid-afternoon temperatures could be below zero even during the day on Friday with a gusty north wind. We're talking wind chills way below zero. Friday night, overnight, looks air temperatures won't be as cold as we can possibly get here because we're going to keep a busy wind going all night, but temperatures certainly double digits below zero with gusty wind. That means very cold wind chills, probably dangerously cold, kind of night you can't be outside on Friday night. So as we take a look by Saturday, by overnight Friday into Saturday, you can see the front has moved all the way through, and we're just pumping cold air down in. It's Friday night into Saturday morning is the really dangerous time. Saturday will be a bitterly cold day. We'll be lucky to get to zero. We'll still be quite breezy on Saturday. It's a day skiing is going to be really, really probably a no-go for younger kiddos. If you're an adult and you want to ski, you need to really bundle up everything, cover every inch of your face. You're going to need the hand warmers, boot warmers, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, that's what's happening towards the end of the week. But by Sunday, we'll be warming back up probably into the 20s, maybe even close to 30 on Sunday. So we really do rebound quite quickly from this as we head forward. If we take a look at your overall forecast, Here we go. We have temperatures around freezing today. Light snow this afternoon into the early evening. Like I said, just a coating to maybe about an inch, but it could be briefly slick, as some of this could be in the form of like a snow squall where it snows heavy for just a few minutes. But again, not anything too dramatic, and a lot of places won't even see this. Even though it'll be snowing, it won't really be accumulating on the road. So I would not be too worried about this, but it will be there. Tomorrow, we are cooler for the middle part of the week, like I was saying, like I said at the beginning. Temperatures in the mid-20s. This is quite a bit chillier than we've really been after starting off in the upper teens on Tuesday morning. We get down into the single numbers, something we haven't done a ton this winter, mid-20s. Wednesday's a nice day to ski, a nice bluebird day, a little chilly. You're going to want to bundle up a bit, but not much wind and a lot of sun, and ski conditions are pretty good at the moment with the snow and the chances they've had to make snow. Really kind of helping that out. So a good day to get out there and ski if you can get out midweek. Thursday would also be a good day. A few more clouds on Thursday as that front starts to approach, especially in the afternoon, the clouds. But again, temperatures in the upper 20s. And then you can see I've got 12 for an overnight low. Probably earlier in the evening, before midnight, we're still probably in the 20s. 12 is probably that's sort of just an average. Temperatures will be falling throughout the night, and then 4 in the afternoon on Friday with temperatures continuing to go down. Wind chills will fall below 0 sometime during Friday morning probably, or maybe even like before dawn on Friday, and then they won't come up above 0 until Sunday. So I'm going to be very cold, and then temperatures will fall below 0 Friday night and probably won't get above 0. We might not make 0 on Saturday at some locations. It's going to be very cold. So anyway, that's what's happening there. Let's take a look at those highlights real quick. Quiet week precipitation-wise, seasonably chilly Tuesday into Wednesday. After the Arctic front, Thursday night temperatures plummet with dangerous wind chills. A decent amount of sun for the middle of the week, and the extreme cold will only last Friday and Saturday. All right, thanks for joining me. I will be back on Friday with an updated look at your weekend forecast, and then certainly I would encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't before, because on weeks not like this week when it's busy weather-wise, as it was the last couple of weeks, I've done a lot of forecasts. On weeks when it's a little less busy, you get a forecast. You get a weekend forecast on Fridays and a work week forecast on Mondays. I do a weekend forecast for my patrons on Wednesdays. If you're interested in figuring out what you get for benefits as a patron. In addition to that, you can check out the link in the description below. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons. They help support what I do here, and I really appreciate their help. All right, we'll be back on Friday.